Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Garber High School Senior Night. We take this opportunity to acknowledge our seniors who have participated in band, cheerleading, and football. First up, we have senior Alex Ramsey. She is the daughter of William and Heather Reese. Alex has been a part of FCCLA, band, softball, track, and powerlifting. One of her favorite memories was the band lock-in last year. In the future, she plans on attending college to become a teacher. Next up, we have senior Kyla Osborne. She is the daughter of Camber Winters and Brian Stahl. She has received a superior rating at the OSSAA District Solo and Ensemble, superior rating at Tri-State Solo and Ensemble, placed in the finals twice in marching band, and has made state and concert band 6 years in a row. Kyla serves as the historian for FCCLA. One of her favorite memories is going to Branson with the band and racing with Nick in go-karts in the rain. Kyla plans on attending Autry to get her LPN and attend Northern Oklahoma College to further her education and become an RN. She also wants to get her dream car, a Nissan 350Z. Next, we have senior band member Caitlin Hopkins. She is the daughter of Connie Brown and David Hopkins. Caitlin loves to sing, dance, draw, and sleep. One of her memorable moments was in 8th grade when they went to state marching band and got to stay up late. In the future, Caitlin plans to attend Autry for graphic arts and then attend NOC for music theater. Next up, we have senior band member Nick Bird. Nick is the son of Scotty and Johnny Bird. Nick has loved being a part of that Garber band for all of his high school years. His most memorable experience was qualifying for finals in 2019. In the future, Nick plans on attending Autry and would like to pursue a career at Vance Air Force Base. Next up, we have senior band member Kristen Cinnamon. Kristen is the daughter of Robert and Gretchen Cinnamon. She has received superior ratings in Tri-State for 7 years, superior ratings in state solo and ensemble for 4 straight years. She has been a part of the Red Carpet Honor Band and has also received the prestigious honor of being All-State Band for 2022 and 2023. She has loved all of her years in band and is also active in the National Honor Society and chaplain for FCCLA. Some of Kristen's favorite memories are hiding mouthpieces from all the brass players while in the stands during football games. Kristen plans to attend Oklahoma University and become an ultrasound technician. Next, we have senior band member and cheerleader, Sarah Dees. Sarah is the daughter of Mindy Armstrong and Mike and Amy Dees. She participates in band, FCCLA, FCA, cheer, and NHS. This summer, Sarah was named as an All-American cheerleader and will attend the U.S. Army Bowl game to perform on the sidelines and at halftime. Sarah has received 13 individual band awards. She also had the honor of singing the national anthem at the OSSAA State Basketball Championship in 2022 and 2023. She is very proud of making state band for the last 6 years. Sarah loved all of the moments spent laughing with her friends so hard it felt like an ab workout. Sarah plans to attend Autry to obtain a license in cosmetology. Next, we have senior band member Carlene Johnson. Carlene is the daughter of Greg Johnson and Tamara Schroyer. She is involved in band, FCCLA, NHS, FCA, academic team, and is part of Garber's leadership team known as the Lighthouse Team. Carlene has over 30 individual band awards, 6 straight superior rated solos, and 3 superior rated ensembles at Tri-State, 4 superior rated solos, and 3 superior rated ensembles at OSSA State Solo and Ensemble. Carlene has been selected for All Area Honor Band for the past 5 years in a row, Red Carpet Regional Honor Band for 5 consecutive years, and has received the prestigious honor of being selected to the OSS BBA All-State Band for 3 years. She received Outstanding Soloist at the Tri-State Music Festival. She also received Outstanding Drum Major Awards for Class 2A in 2022 and in 2023, and she was named Outstanding Woodwind Player for that Garber band. Carlene has also achieved numerous academic awards, including Superintendent's Honor Roll. One of Carlene's favorite memories was getting first in her class at Glenpool and getting to march at night with a stadium full of people. Carlene plans to attend OU and major in music education. Next up, senior cheerleader Faith Deeds. Faith is the daughter of Mike and Amy Deeds. Faith is involved in cheer, FCCLA, FCA, and softball. In 2021, she was named Vipe's Upperclassman to Watch. This summer, Faith was named as an All-American cheerleader and will attend the U.S. Army Bowl game to perform on the sidelines and at halftime. Faith has been named to the Principal's Honor Roll, and she also helped her softball team win a district championship. Faith was named Football Homecoming Queen this year as well. One of Faith's favorite memories was hitting the one-man stunt with Shelby at camp and cheering alongside Summer for 7 years. Faith plans on attending college to get her degree as an RN, and she would like to get certified in cosmetic injections. Next up, senior cheerleader Savannah Burkhart. Savannah is the daughter of Jared and Sandy Burkhart. Savannah has enjoyed being a Garber cheerleader. One of her favorite memories is chatting with Sarah and Mandy at football games. Savannah plans on enlisting in the Air Force and going to cosmetology school. There, I got it. Next up, senior cheerleader Summer Prince. Summer is the daughter of Tim and Sasha Prince. Her activities include 4-H, Southwest Unlimited Show Team, FFA, FCA, NHS, fast pitch softball, slow pitch softball, and cheer. Summer has been a state 4-H ambassador, a state 4-H healthy living ambassador, the West District North Region president, the Garfield County 4-H president, Garber 4-H club president, and Garber FFA treasurer. Summer's favorite memories have been all the bus rides and stopping to eat during their travels. She also loved going to the Pioneer Woman with Mrs. Sloat her sophomore year. Summer plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in ag business with a minor in agricultural pre-law. She plans to be an intern in the U.S. Senate or House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. after college. She then would like to work for Farm Bureau and Ranchers as a youth coordinator, where she will be able to lead youth organizations. Summer also plans to work at the Oklahoma House of Representatives, at the Oklahoma Senate, and help lead Oklahoma in the area of agriculture. As time goes on, she hopes to someday be a leader in agriculture by being the Oklahoma Secretary of Agriculture. Now we have senior football player Peyton Simic. Peyton is the son of Preston and Truby Simic. He is involved in FFA, football, and track. Peyton was named to the 2022 Football All-District Academic Team, and in 2022 and 2023, he was the FFA State Proficiency Runner-Up. One of Peyton's favorite memories is beating Covington his sophomore year. Peyton plans to attend Northern Oklahoma College for agribusiness. Next, we have senior football player Jason Borland. Jason is the son of Jimmy Borland and Brandy Hicks, and the grandson of Jimmy and Jean Miller. Jason participates in FCCLA, NHS, and FCA. He is a part of the football team, the track team, and participates in powerlifting. Jason has won numerous track medals, and he was named to the Football All-District Academic Team and was also on the Principal's Honor Roll. Jason's most memorable moment was getting 8 tackles against Cherokee. His future plans are to finish attending archery and become a mechanic. Next, we have senior football player Trenton Hooks. Trenton is the son of Phil and Mindy Hooks. Trenton is involved in football, baseball, FFA, FCA, and NHS. He was named All-Skelter Baseball his sophomore and junior seasons. He was also named as an all-district player for football his junior year. Trenton is on the superintendent's honor roll and the principal's honor roll. Trenton's favorite memory is beating Covington his sophomore year. He plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in business. And finally, we have number 99, senior footballer, Dakota Martin. Dakota is the son of Derek and Crystal Benz. Dakota is involved in football, baseball, FCA, and FFA. He was a all-district honorable mention in 8-man football and 8-man all-district academic team member. Dakota's favorite memory is the football lock-in every year. Dakota plans to attend college and get a degree in business management. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an outstanding group, so let's give these seniors and their parents a hand for all their time, effort, and dedication to Garber Public Schools and their activity programs.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your trucks serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome to the Country Cabin Cafe pregame show. Fletcher Reed here. Alongside me, we have Coach Hughes coming off a big-time district win over Ringwood last week, 46-34, I believe, 12-point win. Yeah. Will you go ahead and give us a recap of how you felt like that game went for you guys?
Yeah, played very well. Physical, took care of the football. Only had one turnover, and it was just a turnover. We were trying to make a play on 3rd and long, so. Kids played well, tackled well. They were big and physical and did a good job of containing their big running back, big quarterback. Carson had a phenomenal game, 6 touchdowns. O-line did a great job, blocked well. Nick Nahara did a great job blocking on the perimeter. And then, defensively, we went a lot of blitzing and man coverage, and those DBs did a good job of coverage. So played really well, probably the most consistent game we've played all year, so I was really proud of the kids.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're getting closer and closer to playoff time. We kind of discussed at the end of the broadcast of the game the way the point system kind of works. There's a little bit of confusion on my part, on a lot of people's part. Will you kind of give us a breakdown now with the district standings going into this last week for playoffs?
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of different scenarios that could go on. Basically, Palm Creek and OBA are playing for a district championship. If OBA wins, they're first. If OBA wins, we win, and Cherokee wins, there's a 3-way tie. As far as points are going, Palm Creek's kind of set up as far as points go. So in that scenario, they would get second, and it would come down to scores of our game and Cherokee and Ringwood's game. So for Garber, we're rooting for OBA and Ringwood because if that happens, we're second.
Okay.
So that's the best case scenario. We win, OBA wins, Ringwood wins, we're second. If not, it's a mess. But we're probably looking at if we win, Ringwood wins, OBA wins second, and then if any of those other fall the other direction other than our game, we're looking at 3rd or 4th. So.
All right, so we did guarantee we are in the playoffs. Yes. Yeah, now we're just trying to see if we host with the 2C or we're going to have to travel that following week.
Yep.
So this week we have senior night against Kremlin. We kind of discussed the seniors a little bit in their leadership this year and how big that's been for the Garber Wolverines.
Yeah, great kids. They've all played a lot of football. Dakota Martin's been a 3-year starter on the offensive line, rotated in on some defense, played really well. Trenton Hoops has also been a 3-year starter on the defensive line, and then he's played a lot of, it's been kind of like a Swiss Army knife for us on offense. He's played some quarterback, played some running back, played some receiver, played some tight end. He's played about everywhere except offensive line. And then Bull really became a full-time starter this year, but he's rotated on offensive and defensive lines each of the last 3 years. Same thing with Peyton. He's been a big contributor on special teams, and he's helped us in the secondary and receiver as well. So great kids. Never have any issues with them off the field. Never have any issues with them effort-wise, practice or anything like that. So great kids that we're going to miss, and hopefully we can send them out on the right note for Friday night.
Yeah, going up against Kremlin. Do we have any insight on what Kremlin might bring Friday night?
Yeah, they're spread team. They throw the ball about 90-95% of the time, so it'd be a good test for us in the secondary with coverage. They're struggling right now with depth. Their numbers are a little low, so they've really kind of struggled defensively, but we can't take them lightly. I mean, Coach Worley does a good job, and their kids are going to play hard, so they don't have a lot to play for as far as playoff implications, so you know they're going to give it their best shot because it's probably going to be their last game of the season. So we got to come play hard and get prepared and hopefully get better for the playoff run.
Yeah, well, thank you for meeting with us, Coach Hughes. We wish you luck on Friday night. And like I said, you told us who all to root for when it comes to this district standing. So thank you and good luck.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
The Country Cabin is a proud sponsor of our Football Wolverine of the Week. The The Cabin has been a staple in the Garber community for years and is always willing to lend a helping hand with Garber Public Schools. Located at 321 Comanche Street off of Highway 74, we are open every Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have daily lunch and dinner specials, so come check us out. And go Wolverines!
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your trucks serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Good evening, Friday Night Football fans, and welcome to Garber Wolverines TV. It is senior night here for the Garber Wolverines. We do apologize about the technical difficulties with the pregame video. Trenton Hoops is your player of the week, and that entire video will be loaded to social media when it's available. I'm Nathan Perry. David Nagel joining me in the booth tonight as our Garber Wolverines take on the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx. And, David, it's been 3 years since you've been here for senior night, and that's exactly what we have here at the Warrendale Stadium. Can you describe the atmosphere right now for the Garber Wolverines?
Yeah, the atmosphere is unmatched. I mean, everyone seems to show out for senior night knowing, tonight could be the last home game for the Wolverines, so they want to show their support. And, I mean, the Garber community really shows out on these kind of games. So
the Garber Wolverines do have a chance at the 2 seed if they win this game and everything falls their way. We'll talk more about that later, though, as the Wolverines will be receiving the kickoff. Kremlin has had a rough season. We do appreciate them coming all the way out here for Garber to have their senior night. They will be fielding the 8 players necessary to get this game underway. Tyler Smith kicking this one away. Squib kick goes right into the hands of the Wolverines as Colton Deeds kneels that one down right about that 50-yard line. And senior night, what's kind of special, David, with what do you think is going to be planned here from Coach Hughes, trying to get those seniors involved? Only 4 for the Wolverines.
I think Coach Hughes, he always likes to, give the seniors some touches. So we have some big boys as seniors, Dakota Martin, for instance, and I think be ready because I think he might get a touch tonight. So
you do see a couple of seniors out there on the starting. As Trenton Hope's going to take this one over to the left-hand side. He's going to get a Wolverines first down before getting pushed out of bounds. But so that Trenton Hope's one of our seniors. Peyton Simic was lined out wide for the Wolverines to the right. He's going to stay in there as well. Big Bull Borland was in on the line.
I think this is the first time we've seen Colton Deeds down at receiver. He's split out near side.
That is quite the change there for the Wolverines. Get the young man. Colton is just a sophomore. We're going to see motion from Peyton Simic, who's going to carry this one off to the right-hand side. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's going to prove hard to take down on his senior night and gets Wolverines all the way to around the 27-yard line. Bringing up another first down, back-to-back first downs for the Wolverines.
Great upfield blocking by the Wolverine offensive line. I think those big boys tonight are really looking to get that mismatch on corners tonight.
Showing some energy there. That's probably why they had Colton out there. Get good little blocker, opening up that outside lane for Peyton. Here we're going to have Trenton Hoops go into the middle there and gets tackled after a short loss, or short gain rather. Carson Bishop's going to get his first carry and get dragged down by that top of his jersey. And it's going to be just shy of the first down, bringing up 3rd and short now for the Wolverines. The Bronx showing some tenacity. They're going to be playing both ways. And I know normally you'll see that, David, especially here in 8-man football, but they do not have any subs tonight. Yep. So this is going to be showing that energy early is good for the Bronx here. As Domingo Ramirez is going to keep this one himself, splits into the center there, still upright, and is going to get down right around that 5-yard line.
Looks like Garber's mass sub in here.
Yeah, bringing in all the big guys this time. Even Domingo Ramirez is headed to the sidelines. Trenton Hoops is set to receive this snap. Dakota Martin out as an eligible player here, but Trenton Hoops is going to keep this one and push forward, and looks like Dakota Martin was going to try to drag him forward a little bit, but they're going to be just shy of the goal line.
Great job by the Broncos defensive end there. Number 1, he shot the gap and was able to meet Hoops at the line, but Hoops was strong enough to get a couple extra yards after getting hit.
It definitely helps when Dakota, puts his big old paws in and starts helping drag. And you've got Bull Borland lined out wide left. not quite the matchup you were talking about when they're going to be lined up next to theirs. And this one's going to be Dakota Martin diving forward and gets the touchdown, scoring on his senior night, putting 6 points on the board for our Garber Wolverines. There's Coach Hughes getting senior a little accolades on his final night. How many touchdowns do you score on your senior night?
Oh, I think I had, I don't know, probably 1 or 2. Not too many. It was a dogfight, so.
Two-point conversion out here. That one brought the time down to 9:14 here in the first quarter. Now that's Dakota Martin all the way out wide right. Bull Borland's going to take this one. Bull is going to just bust all the way through, and he's going to have the two-point conversion. Garber Wolverines are up 8-0 here in the first quarter, and you are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
We're back here at Warrendale Stadium. Carson Bishop set to kick this one off after a quick score by the Wolverines. And a good conversion sets them up 8-0 here, David. And we'll get a chance to look at this Bronx offense here in just a moment. You notice we got a missing Wolverine who's going to be sitting this game out. You want to talk about Blazer a little bit?
Yep, we noticed that on the first series that Trevin Blazers didn't really play, and I think it's a smart play by Coach Hughes because he's been fighting an injury all year long, and with playoffs right around the corner, you got to rest your guys out. So
Carson with a nice big deep kick. This one's going to be fielded around the 12-yard line. Bronx player McQuinn Baker, sophomore for them, gets it all the way to just after the 20, so about 20, let's see, we're marking here, looks like the 23-yard line.
Yep.
Hillsdale will take possession. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard.
QB as Tyler Smith, a freshman for Kremlin Hillsdale. Out here on defense, you do have Peyton Simic, a senior. Bull Borland is in there on the line. Trenton Hoops on the other side of that. Seth Smith, Colton Deeds, Domingo Ramirez, and Mark Bishop is back from his illness out last week. Carson Bishop looking like he's going to run in here. This one's going to be a direct snap to number 2, who's going to try to get to the outside, and the Garber Wolverines defense holds them. McQuinn Baker unable to turn the corner on that one.
First by number 4, Mark Bishop of the Wolverines. Gain of 1 on the run, second down.
Looked over Kremlin's schedule, and they've been playing with 8 or 9 players pretty much all season long, but they've still been able to put on some points on the board, so you don't want to just take this game for granted here from the Wolverines side. They even scored 8 against OBA, which is the top team in the division.
Yep.
Peyton Simic moving to play a little closer press, but this one's going to be kept and run to the right-hand side there.
Run by number 22, Chase Pirtle for the Bronx.
It was Chase Pirtle, sophomore for the Bronx.
You know, and it shows a lot of grit, and you know, it shows a lot on the Kremlin coaching staff for these players really wanting to come out here and play with 8 or 9 guys the whole season and not throw a fit and come out there every Friday night, put their body on the line for their school. So.
Yeah, a couple seniors on that roster there for the Bronx. This might be the last, or this will be the last game that they play in their high school career here. As this is a direct snap over to number 58, who's going to run over to the right side. That was Devlin Cartmel, junior, Big guy running that one.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, just like the Wolverines have curveballs in their back pocket, I'm sure Kremlin has the same kind of curveballs in their pocket, you know, because these, you know, you got, what, 4 seniors you said?
2 seniors.
2 seniors, so, I mean, just like we have 4, they got 2, so.
And they've got a 4th and short here. As they get to Kremlin Hillsdale gets to the line here. Looks like they're going to go for this one back in their own territory. Unless we're going to see a no, because we do have player under center. No. So quick pass up and over the head of number 58 there. This will be Garber Wolverines' ball at the 30-yard line.
Great field position for the Wolverines offense.
Interesting choice not to punt it there from the Bronx, but Wolverines will appreciate the good field position, as he mentioned. Mark Bishop out wide right here for the Wolverines. Domingo Ramirez back in at QB. You see Peyton Simic was in motion, and we're going to get a false start by the Wolverines. Getting a little early off on that one. It's also Cowboy Night here at Warrendale Stadium. Got several fancy cowboy hats out here. Colton Deeds, Mark Bishop out wide right. Peyton Simic is out there on the left. Domingo Ramirez takes this one himself, and he's going to try to cut this one back into the middle. Tackled by number 58, Devlin Cartmel. But Domingo getting back to that original line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to give him a yard and a half, a little bit more than that. So
brings up 2nd down and 8.
Wolverines offense trying to get set here. Got 4 wide, empty backfield for Domingo. Looking to the sidelines, they're going to bring Colton Deeds up next to the line. Mark Bishop in motion. Hands off to Mark. Mark's trying to cut out to the left-hand side. He's going to have a Wolverines first down, and he steps out of bounds, but gets all the way to, looks like, what is that, 16-yard line, it looks like?
16-yard line. The run is good for another Garber Wolverine. First down and 10. Your attention, please. Brenda Reinsch.
The Wolverines moving the ball. David here on their final game. We mentioned a win here could potentially put them in 2nd place. Like I said, we'll talk about that more later as Trenton Hoops is going to run into the end zone and get a 2nd touchdown for the Wolverines. Another senior touchdown.
Yep, it's always good to see those seniors, you know, on their last game on this, potentially their last game on this field, you know, getting in the end zone. So
2 touchdowns and a conversion, all scored by seniors. We'll see what Coach Hughes has dialed up here. As we've seen Bull Borland score, Dakota Martin in the end zone, and Trenton Hoops. Domingo's going to keep this one himself, though, and he's going to run in there. Conversion is good. We've got a 16-0 ball game here with 5:48 in the first quarter. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Carson Bishop set to kick this one off for the Wolverines with a 16-point lead. Nails this one down, and this one's going to be covered by the Bronx. Number 50, whose number I do not correctly have on my sheet here in front of me.
Now, I just want to take a second and talk about it. You know, for anyone at home wondering what the difference between 4th place in the district and 2nd place in the district is, there's a big gap. I mean, even 3rd and 4th is a big jump. So, I mean, if everything goes the Wolverines' way, things could get interesting, and, you know, we'd host a playoff game, and, you know, it'd be fun. So
yeah, the Wolverines fan base are certainly cheering on both Ringwood and OBA tonight. Victories by both of them and a victory here at home will give the Wolverines 2nd place here as the Bronx are scrambling out there. Tyler Smith under pressure takes it himself and picks up about a yard. We'll have those score updates later for you as we get to the quarter breaks. 5:41 left to go in this first quarter. 2 touchdowns, 2 conversions by the Wolverines on defense. And what are you liking from this Wolverines defense today?
I mean, I think the big key is, I mean, they're just pursuing the ball really well. So, I mean, once they cross that line of scrimmage, you see 4 Wolverines, you know, going in, making the play.
Empty backfield here, and a quick pass off the helmet of Colton Deeds. He went looking for that ball, and it went looking for him. It's going to be a 3rd and long now for the Bronx here.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Wolverine defensive line getting after this quarterback on this play and, you know, forcing him to get that ball out quick and maybe getting a sack. So
yeah, Kremlin Hillsdale has been doing a good job making sure they get rid of this ball quickly, or they haven't picked up a first down, but they've been consistent with picking up yardage when they've tried to do so.
I think they've, you know, most plays have been positive gains and, you know, 2-3 yards, and I don't think they've had any negative plays yet today. So
now here we got 4 wide with some time here to throw and over the outstretched hands and falls incomplete. So Wolverines looking to get another 4th down stop here.
That was a good ball. I just think, you know, just a little bit too tall for that receiver. Domingo was still in good coverage, but that was a well-placed ball, I thought. So
defensive linemen just for the Wolverines just got by their guy and then just kind of stuck there and just like they're not going to.
Well, I think Kremlin tried to run a little screen there, and I think the Wolverines' defensive line, you know, with a veteran defensive line like that, they picked up on that, and they wanted to go pick it off and maybe go get 6.
Tyler Smith back there, empty backfield. Now he's going to roll out to his right, has some pressure, trying to get taken down here. And he's going to zip this one out and pass defended Domingo Ramirez, breaking this one up. The Wolverines will get the ball at the 25-yard line this time. So good field position again for the Wolverines, and great play by Domingo.
Yep, great play. I mean, Wolverines thought they had him for a sack, but big 33 Coop was just a little bit too slow. Great pass by the quarterback, but that was just a great job by Domingo coming in at the safety position and breaking that one up. So,
yeah, Tyler Smith showing some of that speed as a freshman, able to move around, get away from those defensive linemen, but unable to make that connection there as Domingo does a great job breaking it up. Carson Bishop is next to Domingo Ramirez as we get ready for this. And Domingo's going to look to pass, passes it up. He's got a wide open player, but just can't bring it down, just outside the reach of Seth Smith that time.
Brings up second down and 10.
A little deep shot action there from the Wolverines. Seth Smith finding some open space, and that pass was just a hairpin too long.
As a receiver, those are the ones you always want to get back. You know, you beat your man one-on-one, and the quarterback just barely overthrows you, and it's tough.
Domingo is going to keep this one, cuts this one inside, has some space, cutting again, and now the Bronx are able to stop his progression, but not until he gets past that 5-yard line and gets a first down for the Wolverines.
But the run is good for a Garber Wolverine. First down and goal.
You know, we talked earlier off camera, but the only senior that hasn't scored a 2-pointer or touchdown yet is Peyton Simic. So,
and he is out there in that running back position. Domingo's going to get him set up as they converse. You got Mark Bishop and Carson Bishop out wide to the left. Domingo takes this one, hands it off to Peyton. Peyton's got one guy to beat. He's pushing forward, and he's going to be just shy of the goal line there. Good stop by the Bronx defense. Is that one-on-one? That's got to be intimidating on both sides on who's going to win that.
Yeah.
Peyton Simic staying out there for the Wolverines. They look back, get the play call. Domingo takes this, hands it off to Peyton. Peyton cuts it up the middle, does a great job, and scores another Garber Wolverines touchdown.
That was a great cutback by Peyton Simic, who I don't think he's ever played running back. And
I would say never. Yeah.
And
I've only been with the Wolverines for this year. I've watched a couple of games the previous years.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it'd be my first time seeing Peyton Simic out there running back.
Yeah,
do you get to keep the game ball?
Oh, I wish.
Right? That's fun, right? That's got to be his first score as a running back here on senior night. Dakota Martin's going to come back here, and we're going to get a flag.
Probably a legal motion. I think, no, false start against the Wolverines.
False start called against the Wolverines.
Maybe Dakota Martin, the way he was shuffling backwards, kind of set things off.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is maybe he put his hand on the ground, and once you put your hand on the ground, you can't, that just states that you're locked in that position. So
I'm sure he's just so used to to putting his hand in the dirt.
Yeah.
And unusual for him to be out there. He is an eligible receiver, and so is Bull Borland out wide left as a receiver. Trenton's going to just take this one up the middle and walk in, and that is 3 touchdowns and 3 conversions, all scored by seniors for the Garber Wolverines, up 24-0 here with 4 minutes left in the quarter. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
These nice deep kicks here for the Wolverines. And set up, good job by the Wolverines, clamping down, good run back all the way around by both teams here as we set up for the Kremlin Hillsdale. Down 24 points here in the first quarter. Tyler Smith looking to pass, tosses this one up. He's got 2 players back there, and neither one can track down this ball, and they seem a little frustrated there. I don't think they expected both of them to be in that same area.
Yep. Looks like it's just a little miscommunication. They both ran the same route, and I'm sure one of them was supposed to run a crossing route up the middle, and just a little bit of miscommunication between the Broncos offense.
Second down and 10 for Kremlin Hillsdale.
Peyton Simic staying out wide on the right and coverage. Seth Smith there, Carson Bishop, Colton Deeds threatening Brits. Carson Bishop with the Wolverines' first sack, using some of that speed there to take down Tyler Smith all the way down at the 15-yard line. That will set up 3rd and forever for the Bronx.
Brings up 3rd down and long for Kremlin Hillsdale.
How many play calls do you got in your personal playbook here, David, for 3rd and 20?
You know, it's tough because if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm just saying, get to the just stay deep. So, I don't know, maybe just something short underneath and maybe beat one of our guys off the edge one-on-one is what I would say.
Tyler Smith gets this one away, but again, over the outstretched hands of his receiver there. But we did see a little wrinkle in that Bronc offense there as they kept 2 players flagged next to Tyler Smith. Both of them went up, gave some extra protection. I think they wanted to see that extra protection after Carson Bishop was able to run by their offensive line.
Yet to see a punt from the Broncos yet, but
and it does look like they're lining up the offense here. They might just not have a punter.
Yeah. You know, I punted once, one game, and I've whiffed it. So
it is not an easy job. Everyone might think that it's, you're just kicking a ball here. That is almost completed there from Tyler Smith to McQuinn Baker, but Baker unable to hold that one down. It would have been short of the first down, as the Wolverines were very close, and they've had some sure tackles this game. I know they've missed some tackles earlier in the season, but this game they've shown that they have some sticky fingers.
Yep.
And we'll get the ball here at the 15-yard line. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Trenton Hopes is going to be next to Domingo Ramirez. Mark Bishop and Carson Bishop out wide left. Mark is going to go in motion. He's going to take the snap. Trenton Hopes is out in front, and so is Cooper Hughes as Mark cuts it inside and then strolls his way in for the 4th touchdown for the Wolverines.
Great block.
Our first non-senior one.
Yeah. That was a great block by Cooper Hughes. I don't know if you saw that one, but, once he gets out of space and gets some steam rolling on him, you kind of got to dodge him because he's coming at you pretty hard.
Likes initiating contact, that's for certain, and that was great blocking all the way around as Trenton Hopes was out there and Mark cutting it inside, and Cooper Hughes was taking out 2 Bronc players as Mark Bishop rolls into the end zone here. Bull Borland's going to motion out. He's going to take this one, and he's going to run his way in for a 2-point conversion. Getting back to the seniors scoring here for the Wolverines, up 32-0 in the first quarter. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders.
Carson Bishop set to kick off another one here at Warrendale Stadium. And David, we got some news about those games that we're interested in for the Wolverines.
Yep. OBA's up 24-0 against the Panthers. And then Ringwood Cherokee still 0-0. So,
well, the Bronx unable to field this one, and it ends up going all the way back. So they'll be backed up against their own goal line as number 22, Chase Pirtle, unable to bring in that kick there.
Again, you see a big booming kick by Carson Bishop. And if I'm not mistaken, we struggled early on with our kickers, struggling to kick it deep. And I think Bishop just out of nowhere said, hey, I can do it all. I think I can kick too.
Multi-talented by Carson Bishop there, as he is also out here for defense. Has a sack already. Ball is at about the 2-yard line. Quick pass out here. And it's going to get just outside the end zone here, but looks like no gain. In fact, actually, the down marker is even moving further backwards.
You know, and if I'm not mistaken, if I'm a defensive lineman here, I'm saying I'm going and getting them. I'm getting the safety.
You got a safety dance?
Oh, well, an 8-man, it's a flag.
Bronx are lining up here. Like I mentioned, Tyler Smith is halfway into the end zone. Tyler looking to run this one himself, trying to get to the outside, and he's not going to make it out there, and that is the signal for the safety.
Smith tackled in the end zone by number 1, Carson Bishop.
I'll put on 2 more points there. Carson Bishop getting the tackle for the safety. Wolverines will get the ball back now 34-0 here in the first quarter.
You know, and as a safety, you got to punt it. You got to punt this ball. You can't tee it up and kick it off the tee. So here we might see why Kremlin hasn't punted yet, because, you know, like we said before, they might not have a kicker that's able to. So
Kremlin coming out here to Warrendale Stadium with 8 players, having a bit of a rough season. We appreciate them coming out here, showing some of that grit and tenacity to play through. And definitely, I know, was appreciated by our seniors and our senior families that they get to celebrate here on the Garber side. But we want to make sure we extend our just appreciation to the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx for showing up here. It is 24-8, Oklahoma Bible Academy over Pond Creek. So that one is going the Wolverines' way. And I think it was a 0-0 game last I saw with the Cherokee Ringwood.
Yep. That one just ended first quarter. I think Ringwood's on the 5-yard line or something.
Ringwood is up 6-0, I'm being told by our coaching staff up here. So this is a good punt. Maybe we will see more punting later, as Peyton is able to catch this one at the 35-yard line. He's got some blockers in front of him. Now he's hitting the speed. Way to go, Peyton Simic, getting all the way down to the 22-yard line and getting that entire Wolverines bench fired up.
That Wolverine sidelines love to see that by the senior.
That was some great speed there from Peyton Simic as he just hit the afterburners. I think he saw that green grass in front of him, David, and he was just like, this is mine. This is my day.
Not many people know, but, I mean, I practiced with Peyton Simic. You know, he was a sophomore my senior year, and he's got some wheels. So.
Well, he's out there. We'll see if they go his way. He's out wide right. So Colton Deed's going to come in here for the Wolverines. That's Cord Southwick next to Trenton Hoops. And this is going to be Trenton Hoops with the fake, keeps it himself. Now he's running to the right, bulldozing over players.
Oh.
Ball's out. It'll be interesting to see how they mark this. They are going to give this one to Kremlin Hillsdale. So after the safety and a big run back by Peyton Simic, it will be again the Bronx ball. I think Trenton Hoops is just more used to plowing people over without anything in his hands.
Yeah, he's used to being that lead blocker and just hitting the first guy he sees. So.
Ball at the 4-yard line now for the Bronx, as Tyler Smith's going to line out, and it looks like it'll be a direct snap to Chase Pirtle. Or I'm sorry, actually Chase Pirtle was the running back. It's going to be a keeper by the big guy, finding some space, and that's going to be a Kremlin first down.
Little wildcat formation for the big guy.
Yeah, Devlin Cartmel there, the junior, hitting that outside, and big guys like that are definitely hard to take down when they get a full head of steam on them.
Yeah, we saw it against Ringwood, if I'm not mistaken, with Rowdy Schmidt, their big quarterback, and they had a big running back, and those guys are just harder to take down.
Got 1 minute left here in the first quarter. They're going to go this route again here and run into the left, or his left this time, and picking up. End up marking this. Looks like about 4-yard gain here by Cartmel. So it seems like the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx are finding some kind of momentum here for their offense. Down 34-0 here as the clock is ticking. See if they get a playoff here before the first quarter ends. Cartmel going to stay back there to receive this snap. He is going to get that away, and he's going to run over to the right-hand side, has some space, and he does get tackled, but that wasn't until he picks up a first down. They're going to stop the clock at 8.7 seconds here in the first quarter, as more and more freshmen are coming out for the Wolverines.
Yep. That was a great solo tackle by the freshman, Aiden Johnson. And he's kind of like the last line of defense, so if he doesn't make that tackle, I mean, we have speedsters on the edge that might be able to catch up to him, but great job by Aiden there making that solo tackle.
Well, we're here at Warrendale Stadium. Nathan Perry, David Nagel, our Wolverines are up 34-0 over the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx. What do you make of this first quarter?
Yeah, everything seems to be rolling the Wolverines' way, and I think Kremlin is just now, starting to find a rhythm like we talked about earlier, and starting to move the ball the way they've wanted to this whole game.
The seniors are getting their just desserts, all scoring except for one of those was by one of the Garber Wolverine seniors. Now we're starting to see a lot of the younger guys get their turn. What do you expect to see from the freshman and sophomore?
I expect to see the same thing. I think the big thing is those younger offensive line guys, they have to get their blocks. If they get their blocks, I think we move the ball the same way we've been moving it all night long. So.
Well, we are keeping an eye on those other games, as if it goes our way, the Wolverines' way, there'll be another game here at the Warrendale Stadium.
Yep.
Another home game for the Wolverines to enjoy. They are going to be starting this second quarter on defense against the Bronx, looking to drive and put some points on the board.
Yep.
I think they lost power or something, Coach. Yeah, they lost power or something, so they're not updating.
We're trying to get that Cherokee Ringwood score, make sure that it's updated. We have it up here, and it's showing 0-0, but we're being told that it might be 12-0. Ringwood being up on Cherokee.
Yeah. Ringwood just got a big interception in that game too. So.
Well, here we go with the game at hand still for the Wolverines. Aiden Johnson out there, one of the young freshmen here, as Cartwell's going to try to get there, and it's a good tackle by the Wolverines. I got to switch this one over to the other side here because some of these younger players we haven't seen
Also number 3, Nicholas
Number
Nahara.
50 is out there, Brian Hinman. That's a sophomore for the Wolverines. I mentioned Aiden Johnson. Nahara is out there. Trenton Hoops, so a little seniority as well. Trying to see some of those other numbers there for the Wolverines. Looks like Bull Borland still in at that nose tackle position, but number 5, Mason Metcalf, a freshman, is going to be flanking him. This time Cartwell's going to take this one and run into that defensive line. Ball got loose, and number 77, a senior, Carmen Groves, for the Bronx, recovers and setting up 3rd down and 6 is what PA announcer Sean Weibling just mentioned. Bull Borland coming off, Dakota Martin going on. I like the mix of the seniors, the sophomores, and the freshmen here, where it kind of keeps some of that experience on the field for you as you break in some of the younger guys.
Yep, and that does help prevent, you know, those big plays that are costly for the Wolverines.
And we are going to get a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here as well. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV,
who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
We are being told Ringwood's up by 3 touchdowns over the Cherokee team there, so things are going our way right here, but we still got lots of game left here, 10:26 here in the second quarter. Cartwell's going to try to run this one over to the left, and he is stopped by Dakota Martin, senior, getting a nice tackle there, setting up 4th down. We saw a good punt from the safety, but something tells me we're going to see more of this tenacity from the Bronx as they want to run this one themselves.
Yeah. The way they've been moving the ball on this drive, I think, you know, yes, it's 4th and 5, but 4th and 6. But yeah, I mean, it's getting to that point where you have to start going for these. So
clock is still ticking away as the Bronx try to get their offense set. About 6 yards to go for them. Defense getting set for the Wolverines as Peyton Simic coming into more of a safety role, and Nahara is lining up over the wide receiver. We got that 2 flanking, and Tyler Smith is going to uncork this one, and it's going to fall incomplete. And that will bring up a 1st down for the Wolverines as they switch that one out there.
Yep, great coverage downfield by the sophomore. Is Nicholas a sophomore?
Nicholas Nahara is in fact a sophomore for the Wolverines. So we're going to get some more of that freshman look, as it looks like Mason Metcalf ran out there for the Wolverines on offense. Trenton Hoops lining up there, and Carson Bishop behind him. Peyton Simic out wide to the left. Trenton Hoops going to give that to Carson Bishop, who's just going to burst through that hole there and then gets tackled by number 2, McQuinn Baker. But that is going to be close to a 1st down. We'll see where they mark this one. It'll be just about a 1.5 yards shy of that 1st down. I mean, when he hit that hole, I thought maybe he was just going to burst by everybody, use that speed we've seen all season long. Hoops receives this one, keeps this one himself. Looking for redemption as he cuts into the center and nearly untouched for the touchdown. Wolverines going up 40-0 here in the second quarter. 2-point conversion is coming up here as Cord Southwick takes the field. Colton Deeds out there on the right-hand side of the line. Peyton Simic wide left. Cord Southwick keeps this himself, dives into the end zone, and another conversion will make this 42-0 here. 8:42 to go in the second quarter. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted.
Carson Bishop's last kick was so booming, David, it ended up over the head of the Bronx. They were unable to bring it down, and Wolverines were able to get a safety after they got in here. Let's see what happens this time. Bounces, does get clean recovery at the 10-yard line. Now looking for those blockers in front of him. About a 10, 11-yard return there from the Bronx. It's got to be nice for Coach Hughes to have that in his arsenal, right? You got Carson Bishop with the deep kicks, and you got Nicholas Nahara, who's their squib kick expert.
Yep.
Mixing it up as they see. Of course, here with the 42-point lead here in the second quarter, probably not too many squib kicks coming from the Wolverines.
No. And you weren't here for my senior year, but fun fact, we had 3 kickers that year. So
each with their own specialty.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a guy that could go deep, a guy that could go high right, low right, a guy that could go high left, low left, squib it, whatever the coach wanted. So
definitely good to see here as we're making sure all the play clocks are correct here before the Bronx set to take this one on offense. They saw some success with Cartwell running the ball, but they're going to have Tyler Smith back out there, the freshman QB. Tyler Smith takes this snap, rolls off to his right. Now he's going to be put under pressure, and he's just going to step out of bounds. See where they mark him here. They're going to be marking him at the 19-yard line, which would be a loss of yardage for the Bronx. So a sack there. Closest person I think I saw to that might have been Dakota Martin.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Dakota Martin getting a little sack there in the scorebook for his senior year. Bronx getting their offense lined up. We're going to see Cartwell receive this snap. Cartwell going to run this one to his left, gets met in the backfield. Trying to see who was there. Was that Cord Southwick with the initial contact and then just the sea of Wolverines bringing that one down. So this will set up 3rd and long here for Kremlin.
3rd down and long for the Bronx.
Dakota Martin, Bull Borland, both coming off for the Wolverines. Mason Metcalf out there, as well as Brian Hinman on the line. Next to, it looks like Jason Smith is out there as the nose tackle. Aiden Johnson out wide left. Nahara's going to be your safety. I believe that's Peyton Simic all the way out wide right. Smith is just going to take this one himself as everyone vacated that space. He'll run out of bounds, but he's going to be shy of the first down. So this will bring up 4th and about 6 yards, David.
Great awareness by the quarterback there. He saw all the defensive backs, go with their mans, and saw a big gap open up, and he hit that gap and was able to pick up about 10 yards. So
and Tyler Smith definitely has the speed to hit those corners. He's just not found too great of success with the pursuing Wolverines. That time, though, picks up big-time chunk yardage, making this 4th down a little bit more reasonable, all the way backed up at the 27-yard line. So, Tyler Smith, empty backfield. Looking to pass. He's going to get pressured out. Does sling this one sidearm. Looking for number 22, Chase Pirtle. Unable to make that connection. This will be a 1st down for the Wolverines.
Will take possession 1st down and 10 at the Bronx 27-yard line.
Looks like Aiden Johnson's going to see some play at quarterback now for the Wolverines. Cord Southwick to his right. Peyton Simic out wide right. Nicholas Nahara in the slot. This is going to be Cord Southwick cutting it inside, making another guy work really hard to tackle him, but this is going to be 1st and goal here for the Wolverines as Cord Southwick shows a little burst of speed and then some strength, just dragging the Bronx defense along with him.
Yeah. Great run by Cord there, and you want to talk about a guy that's versatile. I mean, you can throw that guy anywhere, and he says, Coach, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. So
that's definitely going to be some great work there from the freshman as this ball gets away. And Aiden Johnson jumps on that one at about the 15-yard line. So this is going to bring it back. Still goal to go here on 2nd down.
Ball recovered by the Wolverines. 2nd down and goal from the 15-yard line.
Offensive line has Bull Borland on one side. Dakota Martin still snapping. Cord Southwick is going to try to bulldoze his way forward and gets almost to the 10-yard line. That will bring up 3rd down. That snap that went awry, putting the Wolverines, David, a little bit further back than they want to see here. Have 2 downs to get this touchdown. What do you think is going to happen?
I think here you might see maybe we have yet to see a screen. So I wouldn't mind seeing a screen or just taking a shot at the end zone and trusting your senior.
Nicholas Nahara is going to take this one. He's trying to turn the outside corner, gets a big block, and he's going to bring this one. It looks like they're marking him right about that 6-yard line. Almost want to see Nick cut that one back in as the outside was just wiped away by the blocker.
Yep. As a receiver getting the ball, it's hard to read the field. You see that green grass on the outside, and you think, oh, I got to go.
You got the speed. Yeah, you got the speed to make it. Try to get to the outside.
But you always want to cut it back in if you have the opportunity to.
Aiden Johnson's going to hand this one off over to the left-hand side there. Cord Southwick staying upright, pushing his way in for Garber Wolverines. Touchdown. That second effort getting into the end zone. We've got 48-0 here 5:57 left to go in this half. Wolverines looking to make it a short night here on senior night. Allow everyone to celebrate, or probably more apt, they're going to be watching some of those other games. We'll have those updates for you as we get closer to halftime here at Warrendale Stadium. Aiden Johnson set to take the snap. That is number 24, Juan Martinez, next to him. And pushing forward, and good for the two-point conversion. And we got an even 50 here as your Garber Wolverines are up 50-0 here. And you are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
We are back here at Warrendale Stadium. Want to remind everybody, stick around at halftime as it is senior night, and we're going to be honoring our seniors. And we got that Garber band going to be playing as well here. 5:57 to go in the half, David. Everything going the Wolverines' way tonight, which on senior night is kind of nice and special.
Yep, exactly. So
this one fielded about the 15-yard line. Going to cut up and get rocked, but makes it to the 30-yard line. So 15-yard gain there by the Bronx, number 22, Chase Pirtle.
Great return by Pirtle there. Was able to pick up 15 yards with the Wolverines. You know, we saw previously Wolverines pinned him deep and were able to get down there in a hurry. And, you know, he made a couple of guys miss and was able to pick up a solid gain.
Ball going to start at the 31-yard line here for the Bronx. Looking to make something out of this first half. Tyler Smith is going to be set to receive the snap. Empty backfield for him. We've seen him make use of his speed. We'll see what he does here. This time, quick pass out to Cartwell. Cartwell trying to get around and does pick up about 5 yards on this one. And he is going to get up. A little slow to get up there. The contact quite hard there from the Wolverines. Yep. So we got 5-yard gain, 5 yards left to go for the Bronx. And that's just some of that tenacity that we've been talking about from the Bronx coming out here, playing both sides with no substitutes, doing everything they can to end their season the way they want to. Tyler Smith launched this one up, and this one's going to be intercepted by Nicholas Nahara, who's going to use those legs to cut up the field. He's got some space, and he's got green grass in front of him, and that is a defensive touchdown from the Garber Wolverines.
Yeah. Great job by Nick, being able to stay deep on his defender, make a play on the ball, and go get it. So.
Nice run back from him. He tried to use those legs of his to go straight up the field, saw that open field on the left-hand side, and gets by the last two then defenders from the Bronx to score another touchdown for the Wolverines here as they set up to get another conversion. They've been successful on all of their conversions so far, and I don't want this to be a broadcast jinx. Just want to make sure people are aware how successful the Wolverines have been tonight.
You know how that always works.
Aiden Johnson set to receive the snap. He's going to hand this one off to Martinez. Martinez cuts this one in front, and there is no such thing as a broadcast jinx, as that conversion is good. 58-0 here. Your Garber Wolverines are showing victorious. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
No effort. The score right now, 58-0. Plenty of effort here as we were having a side conversation about the NFL and my Washington Commanders making a trade of Chase Young. But no one wants to hear that. They want to hear about our Garber Wolverines and the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx. Right now, Carson Bishop is ready to launch this one all the way back as Martinez and Seth Smith look to exchange parts here. Coach Hughes wanted to get the younger player sometime. Seth normally in on the kickoff coverage. Carson launching this one back and not kept cleanly. Picked up right around the 5-yard line. Has a blocker in front of him, but does get tackled right about the 25-yard line. So, again, another good return there from the Bronx. And then especially important after not fielding that cleanly.
Yep.
4 minutes and 27 seconds here in the half. And some confusion on the Wolverines side of things. Looks like they might have taken a timeout to think this one over.
Timeout called on the field by Garber.
So they're going to think this over, David, as we're going to come here in the booth. And I was going to wait a couple more minutes to give the score updates, but so far, both games going in the Garber Wolverines' favor. How important is it to have a playoff home game here at Warrendale Stadium?
You know, I think the big thing is just the atmosphere. I was fortunate enough to hold 2 playoff games here, and you go week 2 to say Dewar or Davenport or a team like that, out east, and their fan base is just as strong as the Wolverines. Going into someone else's home, they're going to protect their home, same way with the Wolverines protect theirs. So, it means a lot for these Wolverines, for everything to go in the Wolverines' favor tonight.
Well, we're going to keep tabs on that, and we want to make sure you stay here during the halftime break as we're going to honor the seniors and watch that Garber band. So we've got a 58-0 ball game, 4:11 left to go here in the half. And as things stands, that would be the game. As the Bronx set up on offense, Tyler Smith back there with Chase Pirtle. Looks to get that short pass. Now he's going deep. He does have an open player here. And trying to make that last-ditch tackle there was Peyton Simic, stopping that one. So otherwise, that was some wide-open grass there by number 58, Devlin Cartmel. So big gain by the Bronx, getting some energy back in those legs that have been running all half long.
Yep, there we see that curveball we were talking about previously. They ran a little fake tunnel screen, and the blocker slipped that screen and was able to be positive for the Broncos.
Good job by Peyton Simic there, holding on and preventing the touchdown as the last man standing for the Wolverines. Now we do get that little screen off to the right-hand side. And getting tackled after a short gain. About gain of 5, it looks like. Juan Martinez getting in on the tackle.
Once again, any former players or coaches that have worked with or coached by Coach Vince, we ask that you all gather on the north side of the stands at this time.
Tyler Smith set to receive the snap here. He's got that one big pass so far. He's going to have some trouble. Now he slings this one out and going to fall incomplete. No flag. Setting up 3rd and 5. Peyton Simic in coverage that time. Make sure to break it up. Two minutes, 15 seconds to go. We'll have an update on the scores here before we hit that halftime break. Want to make sure everybody stays with us for the halftime celebration as Tyler Smith gets this one away. Some open space here for number 2, hitting the outside lane and is going to score for the Bronx was McQuinn Baker.
On the carry for the Kremlin Hillsdale touchdown.
Great block by number 50 on Baker's cutback, and number 50 got a great block on, I think it was number 8 for the Wolverines. So
Michael Loomis is number 8 for the Wolverines. We see a couple of the younger big guys strolling in there for the Wolverines defense now. And we'll update the scoreboard here, make sure it's now 58-6. As Tyler Smith gets this one away, unable to connect on the conversion. Your Bronx down 58-6. Wolverines up here on Garber Wolverines TV.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Bronx putting on 6 here against the Wolverines. A little bit of solace here with 1:51 left in the half, down 58-6. I know it might seem like a drop in a full bucket, but it's got to mean something for the Bronx to be able to score there.
Yeah. I think we've seen it time and time again. We were looking at the scores previously, and the Broncos were able to score on these big name teams with only 8-9 guys, and that means a lot because they're coming out here every Friday night working their tail off, and they're showing it.
Only the 2 seniors here as this kick is going to go way out of bounds. There's the laundry accompanying that kick. But, yeah, with only 2 seniors, maybe there's a freshman class next year that can kind of bolster the Kremlin Hillsdale unit, and they might have a more successful year next year as the shuffle happens with the 8-man football as Garber moves districts.
Yep.
So the Wolverines
Kick goes out of bounds. Wolverines will take possession.
take this one at the 45.
45-yard line.
So Aiden Johnson still the QB for the Wolverines here. See what Coach Hughes wants to do here in the last bit of the half here. Hands this one off to Martinez. Cartwell getting his hands on Martinez after a gain of 2. The experience these younger players getting right now, very important for this Garber team. Only losing 4 seniors, but you got to make sure you have. We've seen some injuries to players and how important it is that next mentality is for the Garber Wolverines getting in there, getting some experience here. Aiden Johnson keeping this one himself. Gonna do some dancing in the backfield. Ball is they're gonna call him down by, or rather not down by contact, but they're gonna say forward momentum was stopped. And Aiden Johnson doing some happy feet dances there. And that's one of those things I think will come with experience, right, David, where he's going to learn, just put that foot in the ground and go forward.
Yeah. That was a great job by the freshman, knowing in that certain scenario you got to stay in bounds. You got to keep that clock moving, and now all they have to do is run this play, and time will expire.
Yeah, we got 26 seconds left. The 2 scores that the Garber Wolverines are looking at are going their way, as Ringwood was up 28-6 and OBA was up on Pond Creek. So both scores going that way here, as this game is going to come to an end. 58-6, your Garber Wolverines are victorious on senior night. And we're going to turn our eyes here in a little bit to that Garber band and the senior celebrations. And then we'll turn to those other games that we're very interested in. David, how big was it to get this level of victory on their final home game, or what is the final home game of regular season?
I mean, it was huge. I mean, you know, some teams, you know, they get in that certain predicament where, oh, well, if this team does that, then, you know, we do this. But bottom line is you just got to do your job. You can't do the other team's job. So they just came in tonight, handled business, and now they're just hoping and praying the ball goes their way between those other 2 games. So.
Well, we appreciate the Kremlin Hillsdale Bronx coming out here and showing some fight here against our Garber Wolverines on senior night. They fall 58-6. The Garber Wolverines are successful, and we will be here during halftime for senior celebrations. So stick around. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
We have some special presentations for you.
Hey, go to the north, like, where are those people?
Special recognition. The Garber Board of Education would like to recognize and thank Coach Ted Bentz for his 36 years of service at Garber Public Schools. Coach Vince has been the ultimate staple of the Wolverine football program, Garber Public School System, and the Garber community throughout his lifetime. He has won a state championship for Garber as a player and as a coach, with many coaching accolades along the way. But his biggest accomplishment has been the number of lives that he has impacted in such a positive way. Because of his great dedication and commitment to Garber Public Schools over the years, the Garber Board of Education would like to name the new field house in his honor. Currently under construction, the Ted Bentz Field House will be completed in the spring of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing Coach Ted Bentz.
You do such a good job.
My jaws. I don't know how his jaws aren't broke by now. That's why I can't chew gum. I do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up for a technical difficulty, please.
Come on, Fred. Get on there. Get on there. Yep. Your 5 minutes of fame is over. That's all done.
Burn them.
It'd be funny if the baby was coming out. I'm warmed up today.
Today's your day.
I was on it. I was nice to my mother. You know, and the only way it's team doesn't portray.
and gentlemen, please welcome to the field that Garber Band. That Garber Band is under the direction of Mr. Zachary Fisher and is being led onto the field by drum major Carlene Johnson. Tonight, that Garber Band has a special presentation for you. The band will be performing the Frankie Valley Standard, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, a song selected by the band's seniors and featuring those same seniors. We hope you enjoy this special performance.
She needs her baton. I'd pay money to see that right now. I guarantee you, she'd do it in a heartbeat.
He's got something going.
That Garber Band is immensely grateful to its class of 2024 and the contributions they have made to this program over the past 7 years. Once again, congratulations to our seniors.